don't want anybody to know what this is just yet. I want to keep it hidden for as long as I can. Alright guys, we'll go ahead and open it up here. Welcome to Pounds Firearms. Yes, this is a Daniel Defense, and it's not an AR. This is probably the, I don't know, I'm going to say it, the most anticipated, most talked about gun of Gun Show, or SHOT Show 2024. So stay tuned. You're going to unbox it with me. Hi guys, welcome back. Pound from Pounds Firearms. Yes, this is it. Daniel Defense H9. I think they call it the Daniel H9. So obviously when you go to a gun dealer or a FFL, they're going to take it apart here. So it's technically, I've seen it, but I have not gone through anything here. So this is still sealed. I've not gone through the instruction manual yet. The only thing I've seen is the firearm itself. So let's see what it comes with here. So we got a gun lock. Looks like this is pretty generic. Doesn't even have Daniel Defense's logo on it. I know FN's comes with FN logos on it. It's got a really thick user manual here. You know what? Let's dive into that here before we get into the pistol, because I always gonna skip forward through all this anyways. So I think what I've heard is you have to send off for your plate. So here is the instruction manual. I mean, there's a ton of pages on here. Ooh, look at that. Comes all the way apart. Here's all the pieces to it. Cool. Okay. Okay. How to fire it, trigger. Oh, here's your different plates. So we'll find out here that choosing and installing an RDS plate. So I don't think it comes with the plates. I think you have to order the plates. Oh, there's how you take it apart. Oh, it's doing the John Wick on it. Okay. There we go. Yeah, we kind of already know that. Oh, taking apart the base plates. All right, well, I guess you can really take that thing apart. Cool. Looks like a very detailed instruction manual. Cool. Got a Daniel Defense sticker, it looks like. Here is the base plate piece here. Choose from your plate option. Remove the 2 Torx. Remove the 6 screws to install. Align, place it. Looks like they put an EOTech on this one. Here you go. So it looks like you got a scan. Yeah, scan to redeem. This is the first time I'm reading this. You're scan to redeem, and then you pick whichever ones you want. You got your option 1 is Shield. Option 2 is your Trijicon RMR SRO. 3 is your Seymour. And 4 is, I don't even ever heard of those. Dr. Noblex. There we go. I don't know what the Shield or the EOTech one sits on, but there you go. Looks like you got 4 different plates depending on what you want. You go to danieldefense.com/free-RDS. I probably should, you know what, I'm probably going to block this because I'm sure somebody will try to hit me up for my coupon. Hopefully that's not the case, but yes, so I'm going to go ahead and redeem that one here. I do got an RMR laying around. I didn't realize it didn't come with plates, so that kind of sucks. I guess I can't redeem the RMR. I don't think there's anything else here. This looks like it's stuck. This folds over, okay. This looks like it's stuck. So it does come with 3 magazines. They're all 15 rounders. They are metal. Kind of cute. One goes, I guess it doesn't matter which way they go. You know, I mean, it's okay. Just push foam. It's got some cracks and stuff on it. Let's take a look at the monster here. What everybody came to see. Heck, what I came to see. All right, so it already comes with a flag. Cool. There it is, guys. So I haven't got to play with it yet. I've held it. I'm going to tell you what. This might be the most comfortable gun I've ever held. I'm a huge FN fan. I love what FN does with their pistols. But this thing, I don't know if it's because it's aluminum or what, but the grip on this thing, it just feels fantastic. I don't even know how to describe it. It is, and it's not picking up any shine from my light, so it's It's pretty matte too. But I'm telling you, this thing is one of the most comfortable guns I've ever felt. If not the most comfortable gun I've ever felt. So you saw the flag in here, but we'll go and just make sure that it's clear. We're clear. So yes. So one thing I noticed right off the bat is this beaver tail is giant. There's a giant beaver tail on here. I got a double X hands. I think it's really going to prevent a lot of my bites that I get. So I'm pretty excited to see what this is going to do. Does have a front, the green fiber optics front sight, front post, the blacked out back. It's got some, you know, here's your plate system. Super narrow slide. I think that's one of the things that they're really bragging about is how narrow their slide is. But yeah, this is it. All right. So what we're gonna go ahead and do here is let's see if we can figure out how to take it apart. It does have the Picatinny rail on it. Got some glue or some junk in here. Huh. Yeah, it does have the Picatinny rail on it. It's got slice serrations front and rear. It's got this wonky trigger. Let's go ahead and test that out here. So their trigger safety goes to the top, as you can see. And there's the wall. I mean, it's, you know, tell you it's a 1911-inch trigger. Wall. Other than being a super hard pull, it's a good feeling trigger. I will tell you though, this little piece of it right here feels really weird coming from the top. Yeah. See that reset here. Minimal on the reset. A pretty decent trigger. Yes. All right, let's see if we can figure out how to take this thing apart here. So, he did the whole John Wick thing. I think so these tabs, they don't push. Oh, they slide down. So you got to yank them down towards both sides down is what it feels like. Slides down. There it goes. Came right out. That's actually really painful. Look at the tips of my fingers, man. They are crunched. You really have to yank on those things. Jeez, that kind of hurt, actually. Here we go. So first thing I notice is this spring does not sit like a normal spring does. It is definitely lower. Well, this is interesting. So it's got this little thing on it. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. Cool. Other than that, check out this barrel. It's got a little lube on it. She's a little greasy. See if we can get my logo going again here. Let's get this out of the way. Yeah, there's my logo. Looking pretty shiny in there. Should. It's a brand new gun. Yeah. I don't know. I don't see anything crazy on there. Looks like I see a pin there, probably hold the extractor in. Yeah. Oh, there we go. You guys are probably out of frame. Sorry, I was looking at it when you wanted to look at it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything too crazy about it. Cool. All right, let's see if we can put this back in here. Look good. All right, let's check this out. So they say this is aluminum. I mean, it looks cool. It just looks cool. You know, I don't own any Daniel. Well, I own a Daniel Defense now. This is my first Daniel Defense. But man, this thing just feels cool. It just looks cool. All right. I don't see a lot of grease in here, so we'll have to grease that sucker up before we shoot it. See how the magazines go in here. Yeah, pretty standard it looks like. Cool. All right, let's get the sucker back together here. It just feels like it's way too hard. What the heck? I can't even engage the... I do something wrong here? I can't even engage the safety or the slide lock. What the heck is going on here? It won't even lock with the mag? Oh, whoa. What the heck is going on? There's no way that thing should be that hard to pull. I cannot, I mean literally, I cannot lock that back in, and I squeeze it with all my life. Maybe I put something together wrong? Oh my god, now I can't get this thing apart. My pins are down. What the heck's going on here? Oh, it's locking now. What the heck? Now it's locking. Feels like it's functioning. Something doesn't feel right here. Pins are down. Now I can't get this damn thing apart. Oh. I guess you had to squeeze the trigger. In 2024, you still have to squeeze the trigger. What in the world is going on here? I'm thinking it has something to do with this thing. Oh, you know what? Now that I look at it, maybe that's the problem here. So, I'm used to, without having this little nipple on it, I'm used to having just the spring hit the bottom of this groove right here. I don't have a pointer with me, dang it. Here, we'll use the yellow tab. But I'm used to hitting it like this piece right here. That makes sense. That piece right there. So, but that's not the case. If you look a little deeper, there's a little tiny indentation in there. So you get the right light. There it goes. Little tiny indentation right there. So I'm thinking, if I look at it right, that spring, this little nipple right here, it's even got a little notch in it. I bet you that's what happens. That little notch needs to line up in. Ah, you hear it click? There we go. That looks a little better. You see that now? Yeah, that looks a little better. So now it's like straight up and down, and now it's even. Let's see if that works now. Ha. I wonder, I'm going to replay the video here. I think what ended up happening with me is, what ended up happening is when I first put it in, I thought I needed to go all the way down to touch that. So I think I had it like this. But it needs to be up just a hair into that notch. There we go. Oh, there we go. Note to self. So it needs to be in that notch. We'll test it again here. I think that's what was going on. Because it, yeah, it definitely feels a lot better now. Definitely feels a lot better now. Okay, well, heck. I thought I was already going to have my first problem with it. Cool. All right, well, we're going to take one more scan here. We'll look through it. It does have, looks like a lanyard loop there. A slide bevel. Looks like it's got a finger pry bar there to try to pry your magazine out. Oh, it's got it on the magazine too. That's cool. So yeah, there you go. Now you really get your fingers in there to pry it out. Cool. So the front serrations here, the front grip, it is left and right goes real easy. Up and down though, it is grip tape. So we have the takedown levers here. It's on both sides. And I tell you what, that takedown lever, it is hard. I mean, look, I just squeezed it now. And look at the indentation on my thumb. There's, yeah, it's definitely painful. Might have to recommend wearing gloves here. Looks like the fiber optic, the way they built it, they left the nipple on it. I know I'm getting nitpicky here, but I mean, $1,300 gun, you know. Cool. Well, this is it. I'm pretty impressed. I'm digging the way it feels. I'm digging the way it feels. So I think what we'll go ahead and do is we'll see what the trigger pull weight is, and then after that we'll go shooting, and then after that we'll come back and then we'll weigh the thing and then do our final thoughts. All right, guys, thanks for being patient here. So I got my Wheeler Engineering trigger pull gauge. Nothing fancy. Seems to do the job. So we'll go ahead and check it out here. So it's at 0. Dogs are barking here. All right, let's see what we get here. Delete. All right, let's see if we not screw up this time. See if that makes a difference. Oh, did I not reset it? Jeez, acting like it's my first time. Delete. Here we go. Let's try it again. £6, 12.1 ounce. Save that one. £6, 14.4 ounces. Save that one. £6, 10 ounces. Save that one. So 3 pull average, we're looking at 6 pounds, 12.5 ounces. It's kind of a lot. 6 pound trigger pull. Yeah, I mean, it fills every bit of it. So yeah, I don't know if there's a way to loosen that up, kind of like the Sears on a 1911. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, we'll see how that plays out. A little heavier than I was expecting here, but yeah, there we go. 6 pounds, 12.5 ounces on a 3 pound pull average. Yeah, I couldn't find my scale, so I think we'll do the scale after our shooting portion here. So, all right, guys. Went ahead and got the scale here. I just didn't feel right without getting the scale going here. So, I'm going to set this guy up. Should set the 0 here. Let's see, units, ounces, pounds. Yeah, we'll see. All right, so we do have empty pistol. It's cleared. We'll go ahead and weigh it with an empty mag. 29.5 ounces, which is the same as 1.9 pounds. This scale doesn't do pounds and ounces, unfortunately, so 27 ounces without the magazine. So there you go. All right, guys, now we'll go and take the time to go shoot this thing. So, follow me over to the range. We'll take your first shots. I'm so excited.